So we're going to go through my ute here. It's a Nissan Patrol 4.2. Absolutely love this car, it's gotten us everywhere. And I've got a canopy on it, and Dad's got a slide on it. They're quite common. But I'm keen to go through here and show people how much you can do with inside a canopy. I think they get looked over a lot of the time. Everyone wants to buy troopies and all sorts of things, and I see kit outs and utes, and I'm just like, I think you kind of miss the mark that you can sleep in the back of them and you can make a really cool kit out. So we'll go through the back of the car here and have a look at what I've done here. So when we pull up anywhere, it's open now, but this is how we set up. We just open the door. That's our setup. This acts as an awning, so we're ready to go now. And in the back here, you can get so much height. Like, this is like a little cabin in here. When it's raining and anything, like, me and Steph can hang in here all day and be happy. I had a wagon previously and I couldn't sit in the back of it. It was about here. When I bought this canopy off a welder, it sat to that high, so it would have been sitting down to about here. And then me and Dad I knew that I wanted to be able to be comfortable in the back of the car. So me and Dad put this bar here in, and it just gave us that extra bit of height to just make it really comfortable and really livable. A bit sandy here, I'll get that off there. This is one that always trips people out, and I don't know if you could do it if you were 6 foot. I think some trays are made wider. I'm 5'9", so it works good for, and Steph's the same height, so it works good for us. Sleeping long ways, which makes that huge difference because you can have the bed here and then kit out the back. It's such a good setup like this, and it just, when we realized we could do it, we went, holy hell, we can make an insane setup here. Anyone who I reckon is looking out to make themselves a setup, seriously have a think about getting yourself a ute and kitting it out. But I'll keep going through the rest of the stuff here. So this is just basic storage, goes underneath here. That's actually for underneath your tray, but it worked perfectly on top. That was a 220 high one. That's the smallest height-wise one you could get. This is cutlery, just under there. Here's the kitchen. Simple setup, and these Empire cookers are unreal. I think there's only a couple brands that you can get where you can just build it in, not have you know, you have to fold them out and pack them away in those little cases. But this one is just screw it in. She's a bit filthy right now. I need to give that a clean. But yeah, simple as that. And just, that's your cooking. We only use the gas bottle when we only cook outside the car for safety reasons. And under there you have a griller, so you can grill your toast or your pizzas and all that gear. This is a bit of a funny one. When you're building cars, you're always trying to fit things in places where you got to really get imaginary. So I built this is a fuel tank. When I was at BCF, I was looking for a water tank, and then I come across this and measured it, and I went, that fits perfectly in that spot. And that's just water there. I just added that onto it. This is another cool one. If you get a car, having a fruit basket, it really comes in handy. That's quite a new addition. We used to have our fruit under there and they would just get so beat up, but now that they're in here, they stay fresh, and when you see them, like if they start going a bit rotten, you can just chuck them out, or you're more on top of eating fruit. Shelf up there, built that one with me pop. And the boards, I usually just have one board in the car and then you know, a couple, 3 or 4 on the roof. But this ratchet setup, you can screw ratchets in and it works unreal. Just like that, and it'll come out, and when you want to put it back in, tighten it off like that. I really like that one. I was pretty proud of myself when I figured that out. And these are just rod holders from the fishing shop. They're straightforward, and samurai rods, the best rods in the world. Bushman's fridge. This thing is a game changer. Upright fridges are the best. I mean, I had a chest fridge before, and it works for some people, but it doesn't work for us. I love this thing. Freezer there. Doesn't chew, bugger all battery. We'll go into when you're trying to find storage for everything you're doing when you're building, you're trying to find little places you can put things in. So I made a bloody spice rack. Steph, that's Steph. Is that your favourite one, babe?
It's pretty good. That and my beauty drawer.
Yeah. And my battery setup is I just have a 100 amp hour deep cycle battery. I do want to go to lithium, but haven't got the money for that yet. But that runs the fridge, runs the fans, powers everything that we need. I also got sent this from YTech. This is a lithium power pack, and I can charge my computer straight off this thing. So it just gives me a bit more extra power because I've only got the one battery at the moment. Super handy, that little product. What else should we go through? We'll go over to the side here. We'll go to my side and then we'll let Steph do her little side because that's her side of the car underneath and that's my side. So we'll do mine first. So yeah, you can see up there all the boards and extra stuff just go on the roof. This is a bit of a funny one. I was looking for somewhere to put all my wet gear. I'm terrible for hanging wetties back out anyway, but all my wet gear just gets hung up there. Snow pants if I ever go to the snow, but yeah, wetties, everything just gets hung up there. That was really...
What do you mean you've been wearing the snow pants when it's cold?
When I built that one, Dad's like, nah, that's not gonna work. And I went, I reckon I can do it. And pulled it off. Underbody toolboxes, if you ever get a tray, are the best. That's just got all tools and things in there. You'll see Steph's side, it's the complete opposite. And this is why the car stays so cool, is we've got canopy and then steel and then insulation and then the wood that you've seen inside before. So even on a really hot day, and plus you've got the board bags on the roof, even on a really hot day, she stays a really nice temperature. Roll this up. So that's just a crim safe. When I built this, I found a door, cut it in half, screwed that on there and did the same with the other side. And then that just pops open like that. This used to be my clothes drawer, but because we're camping with Holly and Dad and Mum and a few of the girls, it's become a bit more food storage space. So we just got food in there at the moment, but usually that's where I store my clothes. On the roof, that's a 150 watt solar panel from YTech. I had another panel previously, like a cheaper brand, and yeah, don't buy a cheap brand. Even though that's only 200 bucks, but that thing's been insane. We'll come around to Steph's side and look over here. And these are just, oh yeah, we didn't look at these before. Dimmer lights. You got to get dimmer lights. Just set the mood. No, they're unreal. I really love them. There's more just wetties in here. I got that many wetties in the car. I need to get rid of some. I'll let...
No, you do.
You want to do it? You do it.
I have quite a lot of like toiletries, skincare products and stuff. And I was previously leaving them on the bed too much. And Jackson was like, no, you need your stuff. So then he donated one of his toolboxes for me. And this is just so good. So yeah, all my skincare, and then we have our cleaning products. So easy to grab, so useful. I can use this as like a little bench as well. And then it works really well with our 40 litre water tank. So I just use that to wash my face, toothbrush. But here is my wardrobe. So I've got two big storage things there. And no, I haven't really worn all of it, but I will. And if your boyfriend ever tells you not to bring enough clothes, get a new boyfriend. So yeah, that's my side. And yeah, I love it so much. And I don't know, I feel like Jackson's really created a really good space and we're like, love living in it. It's so good. MTV, welcome to Cribs.
Waiting for Dad to come in from his little fishing session, and we're going to go over and do that car and the tent on top of the ski. Go on, go get him. So Dad's come in now. I don't know if he's got any fish, but we'll go through the setup. He lost a big trout.
Yeah, got it up onto the boat. Couldn't find my, must have lost my gaff, and then, yep, flicked off. But that's okay. Not that hungry for fish.
Rightio, let's go through your car.
Yep, slide on camper. Only paid 10 grand for it. Some old guy had done it up, did a really good job. Everything's been working really well. Got the puppy dog.
Got the dog in here. Mum's chilling up on the back.
Double bed up there, which was really good. And then this was a table set up, but I made it into a bed. Polly slept on here for a month, 2 months, and I've slept on it. It's really good. So really, it sleeps 3. Got the got a Bushman's 130 litre fridge. It's been unreal. Can't fault that.
Yeah.
Got the same gas cooker as Jacko after his one was. His was really good. It just boils super quick and cooks really good. Doesn't go through much gas. It's excellent.
Yeah. He's got running water in his van.
I got running. Yeah, the old guy set it right. He didn't set any of it up. Everything's excellent.
So their bed's pretty big up. This is above their cab here.
Oh, it's messed at the moment.
They both sleep sideways like that, but that's...
I've got my feet messy from just coming back from the jet ski.
Yeah, really good.
Kind of see what's going on here. You don't really have to talk it through too much, but yeah, clothes in there. Heaps of storage under here. He's got storage everywhere, which is handy.
Food goes up here.
Both our cars, we try to keep it as minimalistic as we can. We don't like, I see a lot of setups with just things packed everywhere. Like, you want to keep your cars nice and open and not too crammed in.
Yeah, the slide-on campers are really good. I've had caravan setups and the ute set up and everything, and for 2 people, I'd say this is as good as it gets. Because you can camp anywhere and go anywhere, and you don't have to go into caravan parks. But I think that they're probably not that much smaller than one of the Penguin Jacos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unreal. No, it's really good.
We'll just give you a quick show of how this thing pulls up and down. There's a top cover that goes over it when it's travelling, but that takes about 2 seconds to clip on. That's just here.
I won't pull it all the way down,
but you get the gist of it.
It's as simple as when you're putting it up, you just pull this down, and then it just hooks onto there, and then you just throw the cover over, which goes over. You get used to it. It's really easy. And then when you're putting it up, you just unhook that.
There you go.
That's it. Like it really is as simple as that, and it's been hardy, you know. Like,
yeah,
the weather's been pretty radical at times. Really windy, really heavy rain.
And here's something loose here. How he has it attached.
I've had it attached with
zip ties, and we've been going on some pretty hectic roads, so that shows how light.
I drove from New South Wales, from Queensland to WA like that.
Yeah, we've been going around Australia for 10 years or 10, 15 years, and we've had caravans and troopies and buses, and this setup that we both of us have now, like for me having the ute, that works perfect for me, but being mum and dad having a bit more space for the slide on, that works perfect for them, and we can get everywhere, and we've got the combination of the ski and boat, and I can't really think of anything else we really need. Rightio, we're going fishing. I'm heading out. You want to put that rod in the back over there, Steph?
Yeah.
Big load too.
Holy fuck, that's cute.
Yeah. Oh, look. You're kidding. Hey, good gaffing. First go.